Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your life purpose and career reading between the year 222 to 223. So, this is going to be focused on exploring some skills, some jobs you can go into the new year. And if you're seeing this now, apply this energy from whenever you're seeing it. Okay, so let's get started. I already pre-shuffled for you since I'm using a lot of different decks. And be open to the messages. Also, I always tell people take into consideration, whatever's mentioned, it doesn't have to be a paid job. Your life purpose could mean something that your soul is meant to do here on this earth, even if it's like giving good advice to people. Okay, so you could be doing it as a gift for others, and you probably don't even know it. Okay, so let's get started. So an overview of your spread is the tarot message coming in with the Five of Wands. Okay, so this is like what's highlighting or what you can expect for the whole year of 222. So as an overall energy, the Five of Wands, this is kind of like, I feel a lot of you might be in conflict with yourself more. Like, what's the next step? Where's the future going? What are some trends out there? Like, what kind of jobs will be available? I feel like a lot of you are doing a lot of soul searching and thinking on the future and where's the situation gonna lead us, like with everything, all the measures, the lockdowns, everything that's been going on. And you're kind of trying to figure it out on the inside so you could kind of match whatever's changes are going on within you. You're trying to come into alignment with your external environment is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and this might take some time until you reach a breakthrough period. So the message here is saying, take it easy, take it day by day. Don't let your mind get ahead of things that like aren't there. Okay, so focus on what's going on today. What problem are you facing? Solve that one problem today, and don't worry about tomorrow or the next day after that. It's kind of like taking a day by day, so you're not feeling this conflict. Okay, because your mind could be creating scenarios as well. And I do feel for a lot of Aquarians, we are stepping into the new age of Aquarius. So if you're feeling this like tug of war within you, I feel like, when you do have a big purpose, the ego can be very big as well. And it could bring you a lot of fear from stepping forward to your success. Okay. Because I do feel a lot of Aquarians, they're meant to have a big purpose in the new age coming in. You're going to play a major role. It's your time, right? It's the time of inspiration, new ideas, technology even. Okay, we're moving forward into a lot of different things. So it's kind of like birthing pains I'm feeling for a lot of you. So I hope that makes sense. But, it's kind of like picture a flower digging through the mud, trying to get to the light. It's like you're fighting your way through right now, but that's part of the cycle. That's part of leaving something old behind. It's part of the cycle of death and renewal. Okay, so just because this is going on inside of you, don't feel it's going to be forever. Don't forget, it's a five energy. The five in numerology, it doesn't last for a long time. This is a temporary feeling that you might be going through, but it will be necessary, okay, for you to go to the next stage of your life, okay? And five brings a lot of adventure in your life as well. So some of you, as a positive, some jobs that come out from this, it could be some of you are called to get into maybe physical sports or maybe some sort of some jobs that involve competition. It could be in sales, in real estate. It could be an agent of some sort. Talent scouts also fall into this category. So maybe recruitment or trying to find the best talent out there and digging through all the people fighting to get the job. Okay, so this doesn't have to be you. This could be like people that you're trying to hire, or maybe you're trying to choose the best candidate for a job. This could be found in HR, recruitment, anything like that. Okay. But again, it could be competitive jobs or like sports. All right. So it does involve some sort of adventure or like physical stamina. So if that relates to you, this is definitely a message to confirm that. Okay, so let's get into your life purpose and career oracle. All right. So whatever it is you're doing, right? If some of you feel conflict that maybe you lost a job or you just felt like you had to let something go because it didn't align with your values anymore. This is a confirmation that's saying you're on the right path, especially if you've been called to explore something new, something that you're like, I don't know where it's going to lead, but you feel your intuition is like guiding you there. You're on the right path. Okay. So this is a confirmation that's saying keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay. So you're spreading your wings. You're beginning to fly. And I feel you have to keep doing this, whatever it is, whether it's studying, maybe practicing something, it's going to lead you to some reward. Okay. So sometimes we have to enjoy the journey before we get to the destination. It's not always that we see where something leads us. Okay. We might see there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but we're not quite sure. So, and don't forget that there's, as much as you want to get to the destination to be like, okay, I want to know what's going to happen. I want to know the plan. Don't forget that it's in the journey where you learn the most important lessons. Okay, you face some of the biggest challenges and you overcome them, and it's also the people that you meet along the way that make the difference. Okay, so if you're in school or something, focus on who you're connecting with around you. By the time you graduate, it's going to pass so fast you're not even going to realize. And this is the same if you're maybe trying to get into a new career or maybe researching it. Enjoy the journey, it's saying. Okay, so let's see what else is here for you. Yeah, sensitivity. I feel like a lot of you, for those of you that have been doing some type of work for like 15, 20 years, maybe even 10, I don't know. I feel like you're like things are bothering you. You're becoming very sensitive in your environment. Like it could be the smallest thing somebody's saying, like calling you, being like, good morning. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But it's like the smallest things might be irritating you. And these are signs your body's giving you to be like, okay, you need to find something that's a little bit more in alignment with your soul. Start listening to what your soul wants to tell you. Okay. Maybe some of you aren't cut out anymore for like the 9 to 5 grind, like the sitting behind a computer for all day. Maybe you want to get into something a little bit more physical, whether it's like gardening or some sport or maybe some exercise like yoga, right? You feel like your environment, it's becoming very toxic for you, and maybe the people, like they're too aggressive or they're harsh, and it's just too much for you. Like you feel like you're leaving the work maybe with headaches. You might feel like you're dragging yourself to work every morning, like your spirits weighing down. You feel you're much older in your spirit than you actually are in like years. Like take like a teenager doing something they don't like, even though they're 16, they're going to feel like they're a 98-year-old person, right? In a 16-year-old body because their spirit isn't happy. It's weighing down. And then take someone like in their 60s or 70s, they're doing something they love. They have the spirit of a child or something like that, right? Like they're happier than you and you're like, what's going on here? Okay, so it all has to do with your spirit, and what's right for you. It doesn't matter your age. Okay, so I mean, it has a little bit to do with it, but it's what's feeding your spirit. Okay, and that's what's you're gonna notice is weighing you down or giving you energy. Okay, so pay attention. You're becoming more sensitive, and you need to make changes accordingly. So I hope that made sense to you what I just said. But and also I'm seeing if you're having a hard time deciding, some struggle. I feel like some of you might benefit going into like a metaphysical store or your new age shop and maybe getting a clear quartz crystal. That's going to help you clear your mind. You see she has like a crown of bubbles here. I feel like there's just so many things on your mind floating around. You might need to ground yourself, maybe stepping out into nature, exercising. And the clear quartz is going to help you. And also, I think there's like a jet or something, like a smoky quartz there too, I'm seeing. And that's to get rid of negative energy or something like even like low energies like sadness or depression. I feel like it's going to help you clear your mind, this type of crystal. So try it out. If you don't have one, go into your jewelry store and honestly, like pick a stone that resonates for you. It's like whatever you're drawn to is what you need at this time. Some of your life purpose involves animals, okay, or children, okay, people that are vulnerable in some way, or children or animals is coming up, okay, that they need your attention, all right. Um, so you have some connection. Some of you might be seeing that maybe there's some places around in the world they need more donations. They need more help with like maybe shelters to save animals. Maybe some animals that have been suffering, maybe with fires or anything like that. Maybe you want to put your energy there to help. Okay, it could be some of you are thinking to bring in a pet in your life, or maybe spend more time around your pet, whether you have a dog, a cat, or a hamster, right? You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. Okay, so maybe you're taking care of animals and they need your help. It could be you have many cats, or maybe you're taking care of stray dogs. Okay, so God is sending you this, or Spirit knows that you're the right person for this, and that's why they're sending you this opportunity your way. Okay, so you could maybe, if you have passion towards animals, you could be getting involved with organizations or volunteering of some sort. The other thing I'm getting with this card is it's giving me a very primal energy. It's like getting back in touch with your basic like your basic human nature. I'm hearing like maybe some of you are interested to maybe leave the city and go back into nature and start living out somewhere where it's a little bit more on the countryside. There's more animals there. Maybe you're even doing your own gardening. But I do feel it's like going back to basics, like back how our ancestors used to live, right? Like you're leaving all the material world behind, and you know what? That's part of the direction many of us are going through right now. We're starting to realize that, a lot of the way we live is, it might be toxic, and a lot of people are leaving the cities and going out where there's more nature, like in the country, or just maybe to a new location, maybe even out of your country, right? So I do feel getting back in touch with your own human nature is something that might be calling you. So I hope that resonates with you. That's something strong that came out here. And I feel like a lot of you, you will inspire others as well, okay? Going into a new change, a new direction. And other people will see the changes and start to follow in your footsteps. So I feel like maybe some of you, that's the change you're meant to make in the world. Okay, so what are some of the skills you're meant to use? So you have strong investigation skills. You like to analyze people, situations, maybe break down numbers, getting to the heart of the matter. Okay, so there's something in the year that's asking for you to use these investigative skills you have. Investigation could be used in, different companies and in police work. So, we have like, we all have certain skills, and there's many jobs we could apply these skills. So if you have these skills to analyze something, search for or do jobs that it will require investigative skills, even if it's like analyzing trends or numbers in like for retail. It could be something as simple just like that, right? Um, but you're getting to the bottom of a situation. Maybe it's something in your life you're analyzing or investigating to get to the heart of the matter, to find the truth in some situation and to expose it. Okay. So I feel like you're going to use that investigation, whether it's in like research or maybe in like a job. Okay. Yeah, look at, oh my God, you have again an investigative. So that's once again putting the pieces together to the puzzle. Okay, so maybe there's something that doesn't make sense where the job that you're trying to do, it's um, it's something that it's all over the place, and you're there to put the different pieces together. It could be in like police work. It's like who done it kind of thing, and you're out there trying to find clues, right? Um, it could be in loss prevention, these kind of skills, like in retail, like right. So you're interviewing people. You're trying to see like who's telling the truth, who's lying, right? It could be anything in regards to maybe politics or yeah, something in what else is this? Could even be in in some industry like health even. I don't know, but that's like coming in. So there's something where you have the key. I do feel, and you're using your analysis, like you're to investigate, to find something out, to bring forward to light something. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, okay, you have a realistic skill, so building things. Yeah, that could be building homes. It could be um, growing a garden. It could be building your own website, right? Building something from scratch, like laying the foundation to something, right? Maybe you're in real estate. Maybe you're investing in like new properties. Okay. So there's something that has to do with the practical. You could even be building a platform where it's like for a community to gather together, to create something beautiful, to connect with like minded people. So, building an online community is coming up. Okay. Yeah, look at this. So, some keywords for your the future here for you in the next year. Solution. You have the key to something that's been stuck. A lot of you Aquarians, you're going to find the solution either in what's going on out there in your work or in your own personal lives, okay? You're going to find the answer, and that's going to be from investigating, from digging. Some of you need a nice vacation, is saying. Okay, so take a break somewhere that you've dreamt of going in maybe in the past few years, and after these lockdowns happens, we couldn't do a lot of things. There was a lot of restriction, but I feel like many of you will say, "The heck with it, I'm going." So somewhere you dream to go, I think you're going to do it in 2022. So it's a very much needed break for you. Take as much time as you need, especially if you've had a lot of internal conflict. This is saying spirit is telling you to go for it. Okay, don't wait. You never know when it's your last day. Not to scare anyone, but don't wait to live your life. Okay, go YOLO. I feel this year. Some of you might be even trying to find or plan vacations for others. So some of you might be good as travel counselors or advisors, or maybe helping others to plan vacation, maybe in tour agencies or something. So, helping others to have a good time around their vacation. So that could be a job, and that's a confirmation for you if you're interested in that type of job. Pink collar, yeah. This is job dealing with people. That's what pink collar jobs are. There's blue collar jobs, white collar, and there's pink collar. So pink collar is jobs where it's found mostly in service jobs like flight attendant, customer service, teaching, dealing with people. Okay, so it's frontline, it's public facing jobs. Okay, so it's not administrative where you're behind a desk all day. It's more service, and waitresses could be found in the under the pink collar categories. So if that's something, you could even be getting like a part-time job as well, okay? And maybe you just miss working with people, so maybe you're back out there again, okay? All right, so let's see how you can grow your money, how you can invite more abundance in your life. Okay, beautiful message with Archangel Michael coming in. You have obstacles and blocks are lifted. Okay, so whatever blocks you've been experiencing, maybe with money, maybe you're waiting for some money to come in, expect that everything's going to start flowing better in 2022. You're going to have more financial flow, whether it's getting another job, whether it's getting that loan you've been wanting, whether it's, some help. But also, I feel some of you are releasing a lot of your negative, maybe belief systems around money. Okay, so maybe if you're studying a lot about how to increase your finances, I feel like, Archangel is cutting away this negative thinking or victim mentality around money. Okay, so to bring in more abundance and to get out of that poverty thinking. Okay, so I'm just going to read it for you here. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. Okay, you will now experience progress forward. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. That's good. Okay, so any projects you've been thinking of starting, or maybe you've started it but kind of didn't get to it and left it, you're gonna like start feeling motivated to continue them. Okay, so stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So yeah, this is saying to keep that positive mindset. Tell yourself, look around you and say, what am I grateful for right now? I'm grateful for the warm bed I have that I could crawl into at night and maybe read a book and learn something new. Maybe you're grateful for that telephone call you had with a supportive friend. Not many people have that, maybe it's that meal. Someone invited you over for dinner, right? And you shared a beautiful meal and enjoyed laughter together, things like that. So maybe if you've been feeling really low, start maybe writing down before bed or in the morning what you're grateful for. And I feel like the obstacles will lift. Okay, there's some way through or solution, and money is going to be coming in a little bit better, I feel. Okay, so that's everything, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you have a happy holiday, happy new year, and I'm wishing you all the best. And if I didn't say anything in regards to jobs, maybe some of you got some ideas. I know a lot of you are very intuitive watching these as well. So feel free to comment. In the section below, and maybe others reading it will get different ideas of career paths, jobs. And if you want a personal reading, I have one similar to this on my Etsy page. So I guess I'll see you soon. Bye bye.